Hey, Ooh, welcome back to Fade the Mahoney. Just me and Trevor today because we've got what do we call this? The Philly series?
That's right. Philly series, baby.
Philly series. Can you see the field from your window right there? That's how close we are,
Not,
right?
it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Now I can't see it from there, but it's right down the street.
All right, but you're going. We've got Mallards versus the Russells. Uh, oh, my phone's about to ring. Good, killed it. Um, Trevor, you're going.
Yes, I can't
Are you
wait. It's gonna be awesome.
are you pumped?
I'm very pumped. The weather looks like it's gonna hold out. We've had rain in the forecast, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Hopefully, so
All right. This particular show is going to be a little bit different format than normal. You'll all catch on in a little bit. But first, I got a few questions for you, Trevor. Did you find takers for all of the tickets that you got?
that's an interesting question. Not sure yet. I'm still waiting to find out. I'm definitely taking my 8-year-old son Andrew, his buddy Connor, and then the other three are up in the air, whether it's going to be my wife and the other two daughters or what. I'm not sure. So we'll
Okay.
see.
All right. Most important question. Did the Moxie jersey make its way to your house yet?
Nope.
Oh, that's disappointing. I had some communication with Triton and they said they were going to try. So it's not looking good.
Yep.
All
Nope.
right. All right, for this series, as far as Slate 3 fantasy goes, um, you've got Robles and Drew has Cratched. I think that's all that's going on here. The timeline is so messed up. Who even knows what's going on? But anyway, all right. You got odds. Let's do a little gambling. See, I'm still crushing you. What do we got for this one? I assume these guys will be favored, but neither team is doing too hot so far, right?
Yeah, this is as close to a must-win series as it gets. Definitely for the Preds, it feels like a must-win series. Both teams coming off sweeps in the wrong direction. Uh, you'd have to think. I don't know if the Predators rookie pick Longman will be there or not. I don't have any information on that. I don't know if you do or not, Mike, but that's really important, I think. They have struggled so bad to hit the ball, especially from that four hole. So I
Well,
think you have to make the Mallards a favorite here.
before you get into that, we just need to clarify. Before Rudy Ramirez was on the show, zero hits. After Rudy Ramirez joined Fade the Mahoney for the first time ever, he got a hit. So
It's true. It's true.
it's not all bad in the four hole. All right, we got the
Even
Mallards.
Curdy with the hit too, huh?
Yeah, I put one off the wall. Think that ended up being a mercy rule. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
Interesting.
have a breakdown on who comes on and who doesn't come on the show and how it affects them. It's
I
pretty
like that.
it's pretty direct correlation. All right, what do we got? How big of favorites are the Mallards?
I'm going to put the Mallards at 145.
Whoa, that's pretty big. All right. Uh, let me come back to that. What's the total?
All right. So here's the thing about the total. If it does rain, and it might, that's going to play a factor in the game. But also, I'm very familiar with this wiffle ball stadium here at I was going to say Veterans Stadium. That's dating myself badly at Citizens Bank Park, and the dimensions are very small. So I
Hmm.
think you're going to see a lot of home runs. I think you're going to see a lot of runs scored in this game,
Okay.
in these games. Particularly, you've seen how McGlade has had issues, at least in one inning. His stuff looks pretty good, but he's had issues in one inning pretty much every time he goes out there. So I'm going to go very high, maybe the highest total ever on this show. And I'm going to go 16 and a half.
Hmm. Okay. That's actually what I had started to write down. So we're of the same mind there. All right. Um, Me and you for this portion, very short because we're just the appetizer. I am going to I'm going to take the Preds. I can't really tell you why. Um, Maybe a sophomore slump for Jordan Robles. Maybe it's because no one else on the team really does much. I mean, Caden's been pretty good. We're big fans of Caden, so wouldn't say anything bad about him. I think the Preds are. desperate. So I'm going to take the Preds there. Is that cool? Just a regular bet.
Yeah, I heard Brendan Russell say that Jordan Robles isn't that good. Not phenomenal at all.
We need to get him we need to get him recorded saying that. That would be great. 16 and a half. I'm going to go ahead and take the over because that's all I do is take overs. So, all right. Those are our two bets. You're cool with that?
Sounds good.
And then as long as everything goes correctly, you're going to see a little transition here, people.
Hey, what's inside here for? Is this new?
Hey, not letting Drew do it this time. Welcome back to Fade the Mahoney. Slate 3 draft. There's either going to be 3 of us or maybe 4 or 5. We'll see if anybody jumps in. Drew, thanks for coming back. How are you?
Good, pleasant, well.
Wonderful. Trevor, good to see you again. I just noticed I've got us on the wrong sides of the screen. This is going to mess everything up. Apologize to everybody. You all right, Trevor?
Terrible. I'm doing great, but that's terrible. How dare you?
It's looking like a 3-man draft. You just went the wrong way there, Drew. You got to go back.
Oh, shit.
There we go.
Oh, my God.
Might be a 2-man draft. Oh, there he is. All right. So as far as the Slate 2 thing, draft, fantasy, whatever went, all right. I'm going to catch everybody up on the Slate 2 fantasy results. I know you're all waiting breathlessly. Typically, we would start 5th place and build some suspense up to number 1, but Vegas had it right. I was a big favorite. I won. Thanks. Clutch performances by Jimmy Norp and Jonah Heath, especially in that last game. Had Jimmy Norp gotten the last out instead of a couple of extra hits and had the perfect game, it would have been a huge victory. Instead, it ended up being fairly close. An asterisk, no points awarded for Red Baron's save. I didn't account for it before the fact. So going forward, we'll assign some points to that. So first place was me, 80.25. As you can see here, Drew, hell of an effort. He finished in second. Just a few points back. Cheatham also pretty solid performance, 3rd place, as you can see here. Trevor really hasn't done well in anything, including our betting, and I'll get to that in a second. Distant 4th, but let's save this for last. Jordy's performance here was one for the ages. As you can see, that is a negative point total for 4 players over 1 full slate. It's unthinkable. It's probably the only chance he could have done worse is if he drafted probably Jack for all 4 of his positions. Probably the only way he could have done worse. But that's what we've got for Slate 2. And then as far as Trevor and I's betting is going on right now, yikes. Through the first 2 slates, I am currently up $1,170 on him. So either he's really bad or I'm really good. So I hope you appreciate the update. Drew, many people are saying you compromise the integrity of your managerial prowess by trying to tank your series just to help you win the fantasy league. Any comments?
I don't know if I should comment. Might do more harm than good.
Well, you have the Cy Young Award winner on your team, and you only pitched him or started him 1 game because you knew that if you started him 2 games, I would clearly win Slate 2.
Hey, did it work? It worked.
It worked in 2 ways. They won the series, and Mike's not going to win the Slate 2 draft. It's just a double. Win. Yeah, it's perfect.
I just know how to win.
What's funny is we don't really know.
I just know how to win.
Yeah. All right. All right. Let's go to the Wheel of Names.
While you're spinning, I'll explain. It was actually more of a Sawyer. He's done it a couple times where if he feels good, he'll kind of be like, he's like, "Hey, I feel really good. Why don't I start?" So Sean and I kind of talked it over, and I was like, I looked at. We didn't let it happen in the first series, and I looked at Sean and I was like, and Sean was kind of like, "Yeah, he's throwing pretty good, and we might want to keep him out there." And I was like, "Yeah, he is throwing good. They only got one hit off him, so we just kept him out there."
It's a little inside baseball right there. Okay, so you think Sawyer is a better starting pitcher than the current Cy Young Award winner? Is that what
No, but
you and Sean think?
no, but there was a different. Usually in each series, there's a new ball for games 1 and games 3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after game 1, this series, if I'm not mistaken, I believe what happened was the ball was already really torn up. So we did a new ball for game 2, and then game 3 had a whack ball.
Interesting.
Interesting. That'd be good info to have and to help us betting.
So Sawyer like already was comfortable with the ball.
Got it. All right. I'm working on the wheel right now. I got to delete some people who I thought were going to be here.
Was Barron the ultimate teammate in accepting his non-pitching role in Game 3?
Yeah, we looked at him. We were like, "What do you think?" And he was like, "Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Keep him out there."
So he doesn't want to demand a trade from the Cobras.
No.
Trevor, should we work on getting him on our Magic?
Yes, absolutely. He could be the big piece we add to the Magic once we take over the Magic front office.
Yeah. All right. Drew, we'll work out that trade later. All right, let's get this going. Share screen. Boom. Boom. You guys can see that, right?
Yep. We got to do something about your tabs, man. This is just egregious.
All right, Trevor, looks like you're going first.
All right, beautiful.
You want to make the first pick here?
I'm very conflicted because from a fan's perspective, I'm going to be at the series between the Mallards and the Predators, so I'd really like to select one of those players. I wish I didn't get the first pick. I'd like to trade the first pick just so I could pick one of those guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick one of those guys. Give me Jordan Robles. Let's go. I gotta root for Robles at the field, and it's not the best pick from a fantasy standpoint. I don't think in a series, coming into the series.
Who do the Preds play?
They play it's Preds Mallards.
Oh, Preds Mallards. Okay.
Why do you say it's not the best pick from a fantasy standpoint?
Because I think there's other better selections for the first pick in this slate, but that's okay.
Please expand upon that.
No, thank you.
I personally want the third pick.
Oh, well, that means you're getting this one.
Fuck. Keep going.
It's all you, buddy.
All right. Ryan, I think Ryan might struggle against the Mallards. So I will select. Who do the Eagles play? Oh shoot!
You guys.
They play you guys. That's an all-time moment right there. All-time.
Who do the Gators play?
Diamondbacks.
Oh man, there's some tough matchups this week, huh? And the Wildcats play the Magic. Okay. Who pitched twice for the Wildcats last series?
Jackson got 2 wins, I think.
Oh my God. Right?
Yeah.
Is that 2?
All right, I'll just go with my boy. Then I'll go with Cratch.
Okay. What do you think about that pick, Trevor? Is that still not who you're thinking of?
That's not who I would have picked, but I understand.
Okay. I will. Wow, what a world. Jimmy Norp is on the board still. I'll take Jimmy Norp. Hopefully he's pitching nowadays. We don't know. And I will take Dallas Allen.
Yeah, that's who I wanted, but I don't think he'll fare well against his matchup.
He's got
Oh,
not a lot of people can hit on that team he's going against. So,
yeah.
all right,
Okay.
you're up.
I will take. I will take. Um. Hmm.
This is good TV.
Well, I'm between Jorgie and Kyle Schultz. Um, because I think Kyle has the best chance of hitting. I think Kyle's going to hit off RJ.
Hmm.
So I
Spoiler.
know that. Why didn't he throw like two no hitters in his first series?
I think he gave up one hit.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was against the Gators though, so I guess it doesn't really count.
Correct. Does not count.
So I'll go with. Although Jorgie's going to pitch 2 games, but they play the Diamondbacks and they can hit. I'll go Kyle.
Okay. At the time of this recording, just nah. I'll come back to it. Go ahead, Trevor. You got 2 picks.
I'm gonna take Georgie,
Hold on a
and I'm
second.
gonna,
Hold on a second. At the time of this recording, in Slate 2, the number one fantasy scorer in MLW is Jordy.
This Jorgie.
Yeah. It's a great, great, great player.
I agree.
Nice pick, Trevor. Next one.
and I'll take Jackson.
Fuck. I want it to come back around. It wasn't going to. Okay. I will take. Um. All right. Who's left? Uh,
There's only
can
one team that doesn't have any players selected yet.
Magic.
Hey,
Oh, two
Trevor.
teams.
Trevor,
Sorry.
just keep it down over there. Let the man think.
Oh, our team. Our team. I think I can get myself later on, so I'm gonna wait. Um. Oh man, could go RJ. I just think he might struggle against the Wildcats. Too veteran of a lineup. Who's the second pitcher for the Preds? Oh, McGlade.
You can see the hamster wheel spinning.
Yeah. So I will just do. And we play the Eagles. Oh, oh man. Um. All
We
right.
need the Jeopardy music.
You know what? I'll give myself some props. I'll just choose me because I don't know who else to pick.
Are you going to manage this particular series in the hopes of winning the series? Or
I always do.
okay. Well, I'm gonna take the Red Baron.
You know, I just got a text from Barron that says he has an injury.
Perfect. Um,
Drew's starting 2 games pitching.
Yeah. I may have to.
Get loose. Get loose now, Drew. The series might be in a few weeks, but you got to get loose now.
No, we play next week.
Next week, okay.
all right. I'll go with Yao Ming.
Okay.
We forgot how to hit the rest of the series against Yao Ming. So
Second one.
Wait, you have a second pick too, right, Mike?
No, he picked
I
Barron.
took the Red Baron,
Baron.
who was
Okay.
available at the 9th selection somehow. So
Gotcha.
Does anyone in your team have a hit?
Jimmy Norp's pretty good. Dallas
Uh,
Allen's pretty good.
Okay.
Red Baron swings the stick really well. He's gonna break out of his shell pretty soon.
I can pick Gus. Um,
That'd be
um,
you'd be following the Jorgie template
you know
of
what? You know what? You know
drafting
what?
terribly.
No, you know what? I'm gonna pick Dan. I got a good feeling about Dan Schultz.
There are some good people still available. Last pick of the draft. What do you got, Trevor?
Um, See, I feel like I should take Sawyer, but given that his own manager didn't take him, I feel like I can't do that.
Oh, I forgot about him.
That's next level.
And I already have a Gator, and they're playing the Diamondbacks. Not like I want to soak up all the Gatorness. I don't want to play her for the Magic, probably. So that's going to leave me with either Caden or Trey Flood, I guess. Or do I just take Sawyer and just assume that Drew actually did forget about him? Man, tough decisions here. I'm gonna go with Trey Flood.
I think that's the right pick. What kind of product are you using there?
Well, first we've got this super milk, right? And then after that, we put in this oil. And then after that, we put in a curl corpse or core.
What am I supposed to do with this guy? All right, here are squads. Trevor, you've got Jordan Robles. You've got the best wiffle ball player in the world, Brendan Jorgensen. You've got Jackson Pearson, and you've got Trey Flood. It's a really good team. You're definitely in the top two. Drew, you have Ryan Cratch, you have Kyle Schultz, you have yourself, and you have Dan Schultz. You're definitely
That sounds solid.
That's like you have the old school MLW squad.
Yeah,
You definitely have the most MLW seasons played on your team.
Yeah.
Hey, that comes in handy sometimes.
I have Jimmy Dallas, the Red Baron, and the Kid. I mean, what do you think, Trevor? I'm probably like minus 350 this time around.
No, I think my squad's actually a big favorite. I would like to, if we could go double nothing on everything I owe you from the season on this slate, I would take it.
It almost seems like someone knows how to manage a team.
That's what you're going to send me after I win in the past, the Slate 2. Is that correct?
You're not going to win Slate 2. It's a no chance.
All right.
Who do you have left to play?
A little guy named Jimmy Norp and his teammate Jonah Heath.
Do either of them even pitch a game?
I don't have any idea because timeline. All right. This has been rambling. Anything else to add? Drew Davis's ceiling fan?
No, sorry. I'm just getting ready for the day.
Okay.
I just got a haircut. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. A guy named Uzi. He really got me right.
Okay. Trevor, we're a couple weeks out from the big trip over across what is it across? A lake, a river or something? What do you got to do?
Delaware River, across the Delaware River over to Citizens Bank Park. That'll be next Saturday. That'll be there.
At the time of this recording.
If you're still looking to get rid of some of those tickets, I know 2 guys that would want to go.
I have 6 tickets. I don't know who's going with me yet. If I have tickets available, I'll let you know.
All right. Oh, if it makes a difference, I forgot to disclose this information about our series versus the Eagles, but we will be wearing blue and red.
Oh. You want to switch your last pick, Trevor.
And and I did get 2 new wristbands.
Well, so I can't go back in time and take Drew with my first pick anymore, so we can't do that.
All right.
That's tough.
That'll do.
I'd allow it.
Slate 3 fantasy draft, Drew Davis. Go get on with your day. Trevor, good to see you, buddy. Good gambling.
Thanks. Oh, can I just I say one thing?
Yeah.
I'm glad no one picked Rudy.
Good gambling.
He's a scoundrel.